Hey everybody, how's it going? It's been a while. You know what? I was actually looking back at the last video that I uploaded. I think we're getting dangerously close to a year. Disgusting, I know. I think there's been some live streams in between, but wow, I miss talking to you guys and having the community and chatting with you guys in the comments and stuff. And thank you to those that are still stuck around and still communicate, whether it's through Patreon or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. But Yeah, nothing too crazy is going on. Nothing serious. It's just been life. Having a couple kids and people to take care of at home and stuff like that, right? Like it's just life's doing its own thing. Life has an interesting way of doing things. I remember back when we started this channel, it was for just documenting process. And then it started turning into like helping people and just a whole bunch of things. And like now that I'm, as Guile would say in Street Fighter, a family man, it's like art. It's not that I haven't stopped drawing. I'm definitely still drawing. It's just having the time to be able to record audio like I'm doing right now. That's really the biggest thing that I'm unable to do. Our house is so small that I can't talk this loud anyway, unless nobody's around, so that I can articulate words for you guys. But that way I don't wake anybody up when they're sleeping at night when I normally do all this drawing stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys have all been doing well. Just a super quick update of what's been going on my end. Here, if you can tell, again, this is I didn't bring this up, but this is for Patreon, a commission for someone. And I decided to go back to the old traditional style that we used to draw way back in the day. I've been still messing around with, I'll call it the Kirby kind of style. Bruce Timm, Corey Lewis, that style. I still love it, but in my heart of hearts, there's always going to be a warm spot for this. And I've talked about it a bunch of times of just being the efficiency and the speed of it. Like there's a comfort in it because I've worked in this style for so long, but there's also like a how do I word this? It's a great workflow for me to be able to break down projects into chunks. I can come in here, I can just do the roughs. I can come back a couple days later and do the line art with the micron look, and then I can come back a little bit later, do the inks and that kind of stuff, right? I'm finding, as much as I want to keep experimenting more and more, time. if you're a parent, maybe you share in this. I'm assuming you do, but time is a valuable resource, and you get in your own way. And I remember before having kids, definitely hearing about this advice, but sort of like, yeah, it's there, but I'll make time, and I'm just in a different place these days. So anyway, we're turning back to this, and I actually had a blast doing this. This is a lot of fun. You guys know I love drawing big muscle dudes and stuff like that, so it's always a treat to be able to, get back to doing that. The shadow work, I'll say too, this one, it's been a little while since I was working this way, so it was a little uncomfortable, to be honest. I don't really do a lot of solid black shapes or anything like that anymore. But I'm going to keep pushing a little further with this. I don't want to go too far into the heavy blacks. This one I think just gets the gray, the black and white treatment, like a grayscale, not full color. Because I do full color these days when I color that. I go in and I add like a little tint to the line art to push it back a bit, but I'm hoping we'll keep making some videos from time to time, so just bear with me, but we'll go through some more coloring and stuff like that. I just wanted to share with you guys this stuff. Like, the process is the same if you've seen any of my older videos. If not, feel free to go back, check them out. You see a lot of this process kind of stuff. So yeah, you can just see we're just blocking out our character here, and in this gray scales, I usually try to just use like 4, maybe 5 scales of gray, just to push the character back, make them pop off the background. Right there, you can just see I was just throwing in, just whatever shades. I'm going to adjust what color I want for those, like if I want him to be lighter or darker. And then I just do a very quick pass of the same shade of gray on multiply layer and just, lower that opacity a bit. Now, the video is coming to an end here, so I'll just try to jam it out right now. Usually what I've been doing is, especially for these quick ones, I'll throw in like a block of shadow and then just cut it out with the lasso, like you can see right there with the shoulder, just like a big chunk. That's all you need to do is just communicate, especially with this kind of stuff for these commissions. They tend to be on the quicker side, like I'm not being commissioned to draw a cover, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that bleed over from either or. And then the highlight layer, it's just another layer to put on top. I think it's set to, I can't see on the recording here, if I remember, it's not screen. Might be add. If you're in Clip Studio, add. I believe it's that. I'll get back to you guys on that one. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. It's great to catch up with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, learn a little something. If it's a little too quick or anything, please let me know in the comments. I'll always check that stuff out for future videos and all that good stuff. And like always, keep reading comics, keep making comics, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.